We believe in mission, God's movement of love to all creation. Mission links are at the heart of our response to this movement, and each year we give money to develop 5 links with people whose particular ministry reflects the good news of Jesus Christ. Ministry and caring for the poor, developing churches, and sharing scripture. The Mission Links group meets regularly to manage how our gifts are used. Tim Westbrook has a special interest in Jane and Peter Nott in Egypt.
Hello, Peter and Jane. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
In very, very brief terms, what have you been doing since you've been there?
We've been briefly teaching English at the Diocese Language School. We've been helping at the Diocese School for deaf children.
Can you describe, how does the link actually help you with your work itself?
It's very poor here, and they're getting poorer. And so we so appreciate the financial support because it enables us to be here, and the prayer support.
And, you are definitely not forgotten, and you are in our prayers on a very regular basis. After 5 challenging but fulfilling years in Palestine and most latterly in Cairo, Jane and Peter have told us that they're now returning home to the UK permanently. The Mission Links group has decided that we will use your donations this year to help them resettle. They will still need our continuing prayers and support while they consider their future.
Brother James had been running a boys' village up until about 38 years ago. He then heard that there were a family of 7 children wandering the roads and they had no home and no family. Brother James decided to find them a home and a foster mother. There were those initial 7 children, and now there are 950 of them. RTU provides a house, a family, food, clothes, and an education for those children. It helps with setting up self-help groups in the villages in the area.
Our work in the Cameroons will give the 35,000 Banin, who speak a language called Tunen, the opportunity to read and write their own language for the first time. And this will actually enable the society, obviously, to benefit, and it will also result in a New Testament being printed in Tunen. There are 2 teams working on the project. They have produced various booklets, including, I know, information about how to avoid getting AIDS, and I believe some information on how to improve your maths for children. Their recent encouragement has been that the government has said that there is going to introduce mother tongue languages into schools. We can all rejoice with them as a result.
We have in Bath a magnificent city, but we do have a large number of underprivileged people in the city who are not conspicuous. My main role, as I say, is with the soup run. We have a group of 5 regulars who come to do the preparation and 5 regulars who come to do the serving. That attracts something like 35 people every day. They are largely homeless and are from a mixture of backgrounds.
We've been here 18 months. We've had up to 50 visitors pass through here in 2 hours. We can give a pair of socks. We would obtain a birth certificate or a photo ID to establish themselves for getting work. We run life skills projects here. So this is not just a place where people can gain physical help. It's a spiritual place. It's a sanctuary.
If our Christian life is a pilgrimage, then travelling with the Zambians is a great joy and a help to us. But some of the things with which they have to wrestle, the problems of lack of education, lack of facilities, lack of water, lack of transport, gives them a particular outlook on life from which we can learn a great deal.
So that's this year's Big Five. The Notts in Egypt, RTU, Zambia, Cameroon and homelessness in Bath. All the information we need is in these envelopes, and I'm sure we can all get our gifts into the Abbey by July the 6th, when Peter and Jane are with us.